Field goal was by Miller. His first field goal, 3 points. 4-point lead, Lawrenceville. Offensive foul. Johnson is called. I'll tell you, that's a pretty clever move.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm so opposed to the guy falling down. It's awful.
And, Ray, there's the man that taught Frank Ramsey how to fall. Oh, redhead.
Well, I did it, but I'm not coaching anymore, you know?
The off-target pass goes out of bounds. Meridian, down by 4, has the ball with 3:55 left to play in the third quarter.
Now, you see him playing the man out of bounds? I like that.
This is Calvin Johnson driving. Out of bounds. Lawrenceville possession.
Ray, that's what we were talking about yesterday. I like somebody to harass the man taking the ball out of bounds at all times.
Leasty. This is Lockhart. I'll say it again and again. This is the greatest exhibition of long-range shooting I've seen in one day, 2 games I've ever seen.
Red, I think I'm revising my thoughts about percentages after watching that young man.
I am, too.
That was Craig Fitzgerald who missed underneath. Meridian loses the ball. Lawrenceville with a 6-point lead with time running out in the third quarter. Double teaming the ball now. This is Lockhart again. Oh, Miller. Miller now has scored 5 points, and it's an 8-point lead for Lawrenceville. Timeout, Meridian. Timeout in the third quarter with a score. Lawrenceville 41, Meridian 33. Assembly Hall on the campus of the University of Illinois. In this first year ever of class tournaments in basketball of the IHSA, the finale finds Lawrenceville leading Meridian by 41-33. 8-point lead is the biggest lead of the evening. Incidentally, Mike Lockhart came into this tournament averaging 10.2 points a game. He scored 18 this afternoon. He has already scored 20 tonight. This is Calvin Johnson. 2:45 remaining third quarter.
They switched to a man-to-man.
Vibrator hounding Johnson. Jackie Howard. Calvin Johnson won't drop. Bogan is fouled underneath by Joe Leasty. That's his 4th. So now it's Wolf and Joe Leasty with 4 personal fouls. Well, Curtis Bogan is at the line.
Ray, it's not as bad as if they lose Wolf, but Leasty is their prime rebounder.
Bogan now is 2 of 6 from the line.
Yes, Red, and with Bogan and Fitzgerald up front, Lawrenceville would be in trouble if they lost that rebounding strength.
That's right.
Substitution. Number 44, Kirkwood, replaces Joe Leasty.
You know, you never know who's going to take over for you in one particular championship game. I guess Miller, he came in and scored 4 quick points. Lockhart, way above his average.
With a switch in defenses, it looks like Jim Biasy, the Meridian coach, would like to talk things over. And with 2:06 left to play in the third quarter, it's going to have to be a different plan of attack here by Meridian now with that switch in defense.
Well, I think they're starting to worry, and what I'm afraid they're going to try to do is go one-on-one, Johnson, or whoever gets the ball. And if they start missing, well, Lawrenceville could break the whole game open, wide open. But they still got rebound strength now. Now is their time to make their move. If they don't make their move now, they're in big trouble because Lawrenceville might just well decide to hold the ball in the last quarter and play a set, deliberate offense and not give these guys a chance to, shall I say, beat them off the board. Don't give up the ball unless you get a foul. That might be their motto. I don't know. That's what I would do.
Ed?
Red's the coach. Remember that.
Okay, we're going to allow your word to be the final word, Red. Okay?
Oh, gee, thanks.
A couple of the players from Meridian were set to move out onto the court, but Jim Biasley decided he'd wait until Lawrenceville was ready.
Well, what would you do? They're both superstitious, so neither one wants to go out.
Fitzgerald started out. They called him back. Now we're ready. Okay, both teams break out of it. 2:06 left to play, third quarter. Lawrenceville 41, Meridian 34. Meridian's ball.
That's a pretty shrewd move. He couldn't get the ball in, and he bounced it off the defensive man and got it back.
Cal Johnson lost the ball. We're going to pause 5 seconds for station identification. This is Kirkwood.
Meridian now in a man-to-man.
Cal Johnson with a big steal. 10 points now for the team leader.
Ray, it looks like Meridian has gone into a man-to-man, and that's why that steal was made, because they didn't expect the man to be there. They're playing man now, aren't they, Red?
Well, they're kind of switching and playing man, yes.
Way off target. The ball was kicked. Lawrenceville has it now. This is Rick Leasty. Jump is the ruling.
Well, he's lucky. The referee could have called Walker, too.
Ray, this man-to-man will make it a little tougher for Lockhart. He's been sitting out there without too much pressure, and now this man-to-man, I think they may have gone to it for that reason. This way you always have a man with a hand in your face, and it's tougher to hit.
That was Kirkwood missing from the side, and all of a sudden Meridian is right back in this game. They were down by 8, now they're down by only 5. 1 minute left to play, third quarter. Cal Johnson holding up 2 fingers. Let's see what he means by that. Jackie Howard. This is Johnson. Looking to his inside man. Gets it into Bogan. There was a whistle before the shot was taken. The foul is on Kirkwood. His first. Curtis Bogan, who has converted 3 of 7 free throws. One and one. Oh, what spin he had on that one.
It's good all the way, Ray, no doubt about it.
41-37 now in the closing seconds of the third quarter. 3-point game. Hybrader checks the time. Will they play for one shot? Hybrader. Lockhart hitting from the corner. 22 points for Lockhart. 5-point lead. Cal Johnson all the way. Rebound. Leasty. Foul. Kirkwood. His second in the last minute. Bogan at the line. 21 seconds remaining third quarter. We had a quick look there. The Lawrenceville coach, Ron Felling. Bogan now has hit 4 in a row. His team trails by 4. That was Miller with a big rebound. Hybrader. Leasty. Great block. Jump ball. Johnson and Hybrader with 5 seconds left in the third quarter.
They better put somebody back. He might smack it all the way down. Yeah, they caught on.
Hawk Hawkins, lead pass, Jackie Howard. Jackie Howard at 17%, 3 of 18. Lawrenceville, 6 of 11, 54%. That's from the field. Callie Hawkins. Calvin Johnson. Hawkins. Johnson to Bogan. Curtis Bogan has scored 12 points now, and it's 43-41 Lawrenceville. Rick Leasty. Jump ball. Joe Leasty with 4 personal fouls. Moves in. Kirkwood comes out. Miller and Bogan are jumping. Callie Hawkins. Now Cal Johnson with 7:15 left in the game. Meridian down by 2. Jackie Howard. Hawkins. Cal Johnson shut off at the foul line.
He hurt himself.
He's hurt.
Meridian Bobcats taking timeout.
Is it Hawkins? Yes, Hawkins is injured. Timeout in the 4th quarter with the score. Lawrenceville 43, Meridian 41. A thank you to the stations on our statewide network for their fine cooperation. They blanket the state from Chicago and Rock Island on the north to St. Louis and Harrisburg in the south. Speaking of Rock Island, special welcome to WHBF-TV in that city, the only station that's carried the high school basketball tournament for all the 21 years it's been televised. How about that, Red?
Oh, well, you know, that's my old home grounds, you know.
That's right. You
Yeah,
coached down that way, didn't
That's
you?
right.
7:03 left. Hawkins, incidentally, stayed in the game. Just sustained what appeared to be a slight foot injury. He's okay. And it's Hawkins with the ball. Cal Johnson looking to Bogan. He finds him inside. We have a 3-second violation. Bogan was in the lane too long. Lawrenceville with a very shaky 2-point lead. Lockhart. Miller. Highbrader. Miller has come up with 7 valuable points as a substitute. 4-point lead Lawrenceville. 6:15 left in the game.
Oh, good defense. They keep changing.
Cal Johnson. Great hustle, great field goal by Jackie Howard. 5 points for Howard. 2-point game again. This is Lockhart. Miller. Miller now has come up with 9 points. Five and a half minutes remaining. Howard. Cal Johnson. Almost lost, but there's Howard. Jackie Howard now has scored 4 points in the 4th quarter. 47-45 Lawrenceville. High post, Leasty. That was Joe Leasty. This is brother Rick. That's Rick. Rick has worked himself loose, but almost lost the ball. Highbrader. Won't drop. Callie Hawkins. You can't carry the ball. And he did it. He rolled it with his hand. Turnover with 4:46 remaining. Will we have a semi-stall here?
No.
Not yet?
No, that's
Okay.
it.
Miller feeding Lockhart. He hit it, and he's fouled by Hawkins. Mike Lockhart has scored 24 points now. Hudson getting ready to check in for Meridian. Wolf getting ready to go in for Lawrenceville. A 4-point lead for Lawrenceville, and Mike Lockhart can make it 5. Hawkins takes a rest. Rick Leasty takes a rest. Lockhart, this is his first free throw. Five-point lead, Lawrenceville. Hudson getting it across the 10-second line. Now Johnson. Hudson. Cal Johnson feeding Bogan. Beautiful move. 14 points for Bogan. 50-47 Lawrenceville. Coming up to the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Lockhart feeding Wolf. Now Highbrader. There's Lockhart again. Unbelievable. 27 points for Lockhart. 5-point lead again for Lawrenceville. 3:45 left in the game. Cal Johnson. We had a foul.
That's
all for Wolf. Wolf fouls out with 3:39 left.
Really, Red, as little as Wolf has played, I wouldn't imagine he would be too effective offensively anyway in there now, would he?
No, not really. He's one of these exceptionally scrappy type ball players. You like to have him in there. I think coming down the stretch, they might miss him.
Now, he'll be replaced by Rick Leasty, who rested, as it turned out, only about 30 seconds. 3:39 remaining.
Ray, you've got to admire a coach that'll take out Leasty, who's not having a good day in game, is still one of your stars, and give him that rest at this time.
Cal Johnson missing the first of 2. First time Johnson's been at the line. Now it's 52-48 Lawrenceville. Lockhart covered tightly by Hudson. This is Miller. Now Rick Leasty. Lockhart trying to drive. Oh, my goodness sake. 29 points, and he's fouled by Hudson.
You know, I had my mouth open when he shot that shot. I've seen Bill Sharman, who I think, along with Jerry West, for the two